You cannot see me. Guy, I'm live now. Well, I think 1 minute. Hi guys. Um I'm not sure I'm live now. One Okay, yeah, I think I'm live now. Yeah, hi guys. If you can't hear me, just comment so I could know I'm live. All right, okay, no worries. So guys, in today's video I will be talking about Coinbase layer 2. And also, I will be looking at Bitcoin charts with my friend here, Joe. Joe will be looking at Bitcoin chart and be telling us about the price prediction for Bitcoin for the coming weeks and months. And so, Joe,
Yeah, hello everyone. It's good to be here. Um, yeah, actually, the discussion is on Bitcoin and what we're expecting to see of it, as we have seen a rise in the last couple of days. We've seen Bitcoin rose to the 25K mark and it's dropping quite steadily. Well, this is not it's not supposed to be frightening. I think it's a normal correction that is ought to do. I will quickly share my screen now and share what I think about how the cost of Bitcoin will go in the coming days. Yeah, can you see my screen now? I think you have to
one
push my
minute.
screen live.
Yeah, yes, your screen is live now.
Okay. So right now we're looking at Bitcoin on the daily chart. So the red line we see here is actually Bitcoin having met the 25K plus mark in the last couple of days, about some weeks ago. And this is not the
Yeah,
first time it's touching this. I'll
sorry,
just
Joe.
quickly touch this. It has done this.
Joe, can you expand the screen a
Yeah.
little? I cannot see very well. Yeah, that's perfect.
How's it now?
Yeah, it's grand.
This is good. So the top red line that we see here is actually Bitcoin having met a possible resistance, some sort of. And this is not the first time we're seeing this. It happened, of course, here is about 2 weeks ago, 21st of February, but it already did this midway last year. And so this becomes a potential stumbling block height for Bitcoin. But regardless of that, I think there is also a range here that we see that has become a support for Bitcoin because over the last couple of periods we've seen the markets go. Um, this is not highlighting good. So we're actually seeing Bitcoin go in this I don't know if I'm hello. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Hello. Okay, good. So I don't know. I think my signal is kind of shitty tonight for some strange reasons. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, we've seen Bitcoin actually meet this on and then come hit this, so this became a resistance, and then it broke this point somewhere around January in early mid January, and came back to this region at 22K. It went back to this resistance as it now is, and we're expecting Bitcoin actually to tread a similar path, coming back to actually test this rectangular region, which has now become a support for Bitcoin. So overall, it's in the week we're seeing like a short period of bearish, but we're expecting expecting Bitcoin to actually go bullish. So we'll break rectangular region. Then we're testing it here. We're breaking it, but we're not breaking this resistance, this top resistance here. So potentially we'll expect Bitcoin to follow the path coming down here, following this in this kind of path back into this region, and we expect Bitcoin to go this way. Now, the truth is, never has the market ever respected analysts in general, but if this is what we're expecting to see of Bitcoin in the coming days. But if it doesn't go this way, the possible point of expectation, another likely thing to look out for is whether or not Bitcoin breaks below the 21,000 mark. So I will also be setting a stop loss once it gets to this point. I will also be if I get into this trade, I'll be getting into this trade in the coming week, say next week. I'll be jumping
Wait,
into
Jay,
it.
sorry.
But
Yeah,
anywhere around here is actually safe once it gets into and this region.
yeah. What price are you looking this rectangular box here? What price are you looking at over there?
Yes. If I zoom there, actually region, we're talking about 22. The top is 22.5 and the low is about 20,500. So
So you're not
that's
seeing
the
Bitcoin
region I'm
break
expecting
this
Bitcoin to fall
rectangular
into
box
start
over here,
looking
right?
for a possible entry point. Not really. So I think it has like a little chance of breaking this breaking 25 to the downside. I see very little potential for it to break 25 to the downside, but this is not impossible. If it does this, I'll be out of this market and I'll be waiting for a possible when the market comes back to test this region for me to take a short, get into a short trade. But with high expectation, I am expecting this market to go in this direction to come into this region, which is between 25 and 22,500, and then I'll be buying along. So I'll be very bullish on Bitcoin. But if he breaks the 21.5, my friend, I'm going to sell, and I'll wait for Bitcoin to come back into the 25 to 22.5 for me to take a short trade.
Okay, so that's
So
grand.
so
Well,
but
okay, yeah.
so what do you think about this, Kay?
Yeah, I think first of all, I think this year the market will also be like 2019. So I think we will still be on a bullish trend, maybe till somewhere around May. So also I don't think Bitcoin is going to break this rectangular support over here right now. I think I'm also bullish. I think we'll see a pump onto the upside and break this resistance here at $25,000. So I'm very bullish. Like you remember in 2019, the first month of 2019, Bitcoin pumped from around 3,000 to around 10,000 in 2019 before we saw a retrace back to 3,000 at the end of 2019. So I think the same thing is going to happen this year. We've seen Bitcoin pumping from around 15,000 early this year. So I expect us to also get to around maybe 28,000 or 30,000 this year, like maybe before May, before we see a dump back to maybe 15,000. Then once we get to 15,000, then the main bull market will start where Bitcoin will pump from, like say somewhere in 2014. I mean, sorry, in 2024 from next year, where Bitcoin will pump back from 15,000 and before 2025, we will get to the all-time high at 70,000 maybe in 2025. Then maybe in 2025 we'll get around 100,000 or 150. So, but in the short term, also, I'm very bullish. Like in the next 1 to 3 months, I think Bitcoin will continue the uptrend. Then maybe after May, we can retrace a little.
Yeah, I think for guys because I actually bought Bitcoin somewhere around when it was somewhere around 17K, and I sold when he hits this point somewhere around 23. So I sold my Bitcoin owing to the fact that I was actually following this. So when it got to a region around 20 25K, I knew there was going to be a possible retracement. So I sold somewhere slightly above this region. So I sold there. But in the interest of those who already hold, like who are holding, I think it's still wise to really hold, to still hold, because like potentially right now I don't see any likelihood of Bitcoin doing a huge dump right now. Well, not now, until we get to 28. So if you're holding, I think it's still a good thing. But personally, I'll be getting to the straight around 22K, somewhere around 21.5, around 21.5. I'll be getting into the straight, and I'll be looking at the straight going to 28, like you said, K.
All right. Okay, that's cool. So that means if you are still bullish on Bitcoin, that means most altcoins also will be
Oh, I
doing
am.
what?
I am. Of course, I'm still
Yes, so
bullish on
if
it.
you are
And
still bullish
yes,
on Bitcoin, I think most altcoins also will be doing very well in the coming weeks and months. Like if we don't break the support level, then I see most altcoins doing very well. So I think I will start buying some altcoins. I hardly buy Bitcoin. I prefer buying altcoins. So I just want to be sure like we're still in a bullish trend before getting into the market. So I will be buying some altcoins now, like and few days ago, Coinbase announced their new layer 2. So I will be buying coins that will be launching on Coinbase layer 2. I think most of them will start doing very well in the coming days and week. So are you done with the chat? Let me just share some coins I will be buying like some coins I bought like few days ago and I will be holding till the end of this little bull market. Yeah, can you see my screen?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Like I said, few days ago on Coinbase announced their new Ethereum layer 2, and also some new token has started decided they will be launching on this new layer 2. So I started buying few tokens like few days ago. I bought on Moonwell, and Moonwell is a lending platform that is built on Polkadot, but now they are deciding to move on to Coinbase layer 2. And the team in charge of this Moonwell, they have been working in Coinbase before. Like as you can see over here, some of that team members are ex Coinbase executives. And like this is a former Coinbase worker, and also
Definitely.
this also. So I think and this project, if you see the market cap of Well is just around $5 million. I bought this when it was around $3 million. Someone dropped it on my Telegram channel and I checked the project. I saw it's very cheap. Then I decided to buy some. And just today it has pumped around on 100%. And if you see Moonwell is on many exchange, is on KuCoin, I think is on KuCoin and Huobi Global, and also on Gate.io, and the market cap is just very very low. So I think if this Coinbase narrative continue, I think this will be doing very well. And there is another token which is yeah, Moonwell Apollo, and this Moonwell Apollo also is created by the same team of Moonwell, but the difference is Moonwell is being built on I think Moonbeam, while on this Moonwell Apollo is being on Moon River. Like if you're in the Coinbase, if you're on dot ecosystem, you know that there is dot and consumer. So this one is being built on consumer and the other one is on dot. And if you see the market cap of this Moonwell Apollo is very, very low. It's just on below $1 million. But what you guys need to know is it's only Moonwell, just this token that will be migrating to Coinbase layer 2. But this Moonwell Apollo will still remain on Moonriver and on Kosuma. But what I know is if Moonwell is doing very well, definitely this Moonwell Apollo also will be doing very, very well. But the only issue with this token is it's not on any big exchange. It's not on any good centralized exchange, just few exchanges. So it's very difficult for people to buy this Moonwell Apollo. But I got some yesterday because the market cap is very, very low. And the team behind this project are very experienced. Like I said before, most of that team members had worked on Coinbase before, and this guy has worked at Mina Protocol. So they have a very, very good team. And a lot of big brands is invested in this project. As you can see, even Coinbase is invested on this project, and Woodstock and many other brands are invested in this project, and they also have good partnerships. So I think this is a very, very good project. And if a project that Coinbase is invested in has a market cap lower than $1 million, I think it's actually a very good buy. But it has pumped a little just today. It has done around 34% in the past 24 hours. So if you see a retrace and you want to buy or you want to get into the Coinbase narrative, I think for me, I think Moonwell Apollo is a good buy. So I bought some Moonwell Apollo and just the normal Moonwell. And also I got some, no, not gelatos. Gelato also is also migrating into Coinbase layer 2, but I did not buy some gelato. I don't know why. I've not made more research about them. So I will be making more research about this, and I will decide if I will get some on gelato also. And the last project I got was on Up on Protocol. Up Protocol is just a bridge that will be bridging on through on different layer 2, and they are also planning to add on Coinbase layer 2, so you can bridge from Ethereum to Coinbase layer 2 using on Up on Protocol. And I think this is currently the only bridge on Coinbase. So I think this one also will be doing very, very well in the coming days and week. As you can see, they said we are proud, like they will be an early builder on Coinbase layer 2. So these three projects are the projects I am looking at right now. And I think soon a lot of people will be interested in the Coinbase narrative. Like anytime there is a new narrative in crypto, those people that like started buying those narrative, they are the people that make the most amount of money in crypto. So this is a new narrative. Most of the tokens in this narrative is very, very low. Like you see, well is just below is around 5 million on market cap. Well Apollo is lower than $1 million dollars in market cap. So I just got some, and I think a lot of these projects will be doing very well. Like is this thing's giving me the same vibe on when AI projects like when they were still being hype on AI projects, and we started buying AI projects on very low, and most of them did over times 10 within a month or so. So now there is not a lot of hype on the Coinbase layer 2, because now they don't have the layer 2 now. It's just on testnet. I think it will be in testnet in maybe a few months time. So but it's crypto, like everybody wants to buy the new narrative. So I think this project will be doing very well. That's why I just decided to get some Moonwell Apollo, and Up Protocol. So those are the three tokens I'm buying now. And guys, if you want to get the tokens I'm buying early, you can join the Telegram channel. I'm going to drop a link to my Telegram channel. You can see some of the tokens I'm buying, because it actually takes time to make videos, but That's why I decided to just go live and talk about some of these projects. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Joe, um, is
I
there
think
any
it's
other what?
I think it's great. It's great, and this is something I believe guys should really capitalize on because to a very large extent, these are projects that have potentials in the coming days. But okay, how long are you? Would you? How long would you be holding these coins for? How long are you likely to hold these coins for?
Well, I always try to hold most of my projects for a very long time because you cannot actually time the top. But I will be selling most of my altcoins when Bitcoin gets to around 28 to 30,000. Then I think I will sell most of them. And if we see a dump back to 15,000 in Bitcoin, then I will buy most of the altcoins I sold, and I will hold for a minimum of 2 years. Like if most coins I'm buying now and I will hold them till, let's say, May this year. But if Bitcoin gets to 28,000 or 30,000 before May, 28 to 30,000, then I will sell most of my altcoins. Then I will wait for Bitcoin to dump back to, let's say, 15,000 or 17,000. Then I will buy most of my altcoins back. Then I will hold them till the next bull market. That's I think around 2025, the end of 2025, maybe December or November of 2025. Let me just show you something again. If you check on the chart, let's say, okay, if you check like 2019, it's just the same thing. If you check 2019, if you check Bitcoin chart on 2019, guys, you can check over there. If you check on Bitcoin chart of 2019, you will see that Bitcoin in December 2018, Bitcoin dumped to around. Joe, can you share the chart for us? Bitcoin dumped to around 13,000. Then after that, from 2019 January, Bitcoin pumped from 13,000 to I think 11, from 3,000, sorry, to 11,000. And after I got to
Okay.
11,000, it dumped back to around 3,000. So most people that actually bought Bitcoin or any altcoins when Bitcoin was around 3,000 made a lot before Bitcoin got to 11,000. So I'm just using the chart of last bear market, and I'm just doing on the same thing. So that's why I said I will hold till Bitcoin gets to 28,000 and 30,000 or 30,000 before I sell most of my coins.
Do you think it's still young? Do you think it's still young for people to jump into these coins right now? Do you think it's still fairly young for people to jump on this project?
Yeah, if it's this Coinbase coin, I think it's still early because Coinbase just announced on like 2 days ago. So Coinbase announced 2 days ago. So I think it's still very early, 2 or 3 days ago, and most of them has actually not pumped. Like if you check Gelato has not pumped. There are just few coins
Yeah.
that has pumped. It's just I think up on pumped some few days ago, and Moonwell started pumping today, and Moonwell Apollo started pumping today also. And if you see Moonwell Apollo, the market cap is still around 800,000. Guy,
Yeah.
the market cap is lower than
It's
one
actually
million.
impressive.
Yeah, eight hundred
It,
thousand. And if you see
it's
like the team in
actually
charge of,
very low,
yeah,
especially given the team behind the
yes, and
project.
the team behind the project, like some of them have worked on Coinbase before. So imagine it like a very good team, people that have worked on Coinbase, and the market cap is just below 1 million.
Yeah.
And but like guys, you need to know the only issue with that project is this project Moonwell Apollo will not be migrating to Base. It's only Moonwell. But what I've noticed in crypto is like if a team has two projects, two different coins, if one is doing well, the other one definitely is going to do well. And the truth is, these two projects are actually the same thing. That like two of them are both lending and borrowing platform, but one is being built on Dot, which is the main Dot chain, while the other one is being built on Cosuma. So it's like a testnet for Dot. But if you say during the last bull market, Cosima was a testnet, but Cosima did very, very well. So like if Dot pump, Cosima pump. So that's why I think if on well pump, Moon well pump, or Moonwell Apollo also is going to do very well. So, and if they have that kind of team, I don't see any reason why the market cap needs to be at lesser than $1 million. So wait, let me just share my screen again. Present. See, okay, that's Bitcoin. Moonwell Apollo. You see, the market cap is lesser than $1 million, and the team in charge of this project, most of them has worked on Coinbase before, and there are speculation that Coinbase might list either Moonwell Apollo or normal Moonwell. So normal Moonwell, 1 minute Moonwell. So Coinbase might list this also, and you see the market cap of this is just 5 million, and it has pumped a lot today, so it might retrace to around let's say 4 million. So imagine buying a project that might launch on Coinbase at 4 million market cap, and they will be expanding to on Coinbase layer 2, which is on build on base. So if they migrate to base and a lot of people is using base, I don't think on the market cap will remain on 4 million. And if you see the all-time high of this project was around on 29 cents. Wow. 8 months ago, 29 cents, and now it's just around like let's say 1 cent. So like even for you to get back to the all-time high, it needs to do a minimum.
Okay. Are you there? I lost you. Okay, are you there? I think I lost you.
1 minute, I'm sorry. Can you hear me now, Jay?
Yeah, I could hear you.
Okay, but just you can't share your chat while I fix something here. My laptop went off a little. Can you see me? No.
Not yet.
All right. Can you just continue sharing your chat while I try to fix this? Like,
Sure.
so have you? Yeah, yeah, yeah. So just
Maybe you lost your hard drive. Thing is, you have to. I think you have to let my screen in.
All right.
Yeah. So you're talking about. You're talking about the last one. What is happening? And if I go to say the weekly chart.
Okay, Jay, oh, no worries. You can hear me, right? Yo,
All
Jay,
right. I have. Yeah.
can you hear me?
Sure.
All
What's
right,
up?
so no worries.
I can
Let me
hear you.
just share my yeah, let me just share let me just
Yes,
continue.
please.
So yeah, like so what I was saying. So that's it. Like if this dump a little, let's just say till can you see my screen? Yeah, okay. So if this
Yes.
dump a little, let's just say to like 4 million for those that have not gotten before, they can get Manuel. And like I was saying, like they have a very good team. So this one will definitely like I think it will do well in the coming days and week, and provided the fact that we are still in a bull market. If Bitcoin doesn't dump to let's say 15,000, um well will do well, and the other one, Moonwell Apollo, also should do well. But I prefer buying this because the market cap is very very low. It's just lesser than $1 million. So I actually got more of this, but the funny thing is well is actually doing better right now. So that's it. This is just the only three projects I am invested in the Coinbase ecosystem. But I will keep on doing more research. Then maybe later I would see other project. Then I might buy others. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Jay, yeah, yeah. So no worries. So guys, okay. So I'm
Yeah.
actually having some what? I'm actually having some
No.
technical issues. Yeah, so I think I'm going to end the stream right now. Then
Yeah,
maybe
but by all
tomorrow.
means, yes, but by
What?
all means, guys, by all means, guys, if you have like a project that you think is actually a hot cake out there and we're yet to research or talk about, do well to drop it in the chat and we'll find some time to research them and discuss them in the coming videos. Yeah, okay. You're frozen again.
Yeah, just
Damn, this is the
okay.
worst signal we've had in some time. Okay, this is one of our worst signals. This night is cursed.
Okay, so Jay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so guys, if you have other projects you think will do well, or if you have other Coinbase project, any project based on Coinbase, you can drop them on the comment section and I will review this project. So guys, I think this is the end of the stream, and tomorrow I will make another live stream for you guys. Bye guys.
Cheers.